Now, the intrigues of the National Youth Service continued today as the Director of Public Prosecutions, Keriako Tobiko, indicated that, among other things, CS Anne Waiguru will have to record statements as a result of the millions of shillings lost through the Integrated Financial Management Information System. Well, let's now take a look at other issues that the DPP raised today in that regard, in that probe that is currently ongoing. And the first thing, of course, is that many people did not expect this to happen, but Waiguru is set to record a statement over the fraudulent IFMIS system. Also, individuals and banks are set also to record statements. These are individuals and of course the banks that have been implicated, the 22 government officials, and any bank or individual linked to that particular probe are expected to record the statements. Also, investigations for huge deposits and withdrawals from Family Bank, the KTDA branch. Now, the Family Bank happens to be the main bank for the NYS, and that's why it is being mentioned here. And so the DPP called for the investigations, I beg your pardon, for the huge deposits and withdrawals that were made through this account by the suspects. Moving on to something else that came up, of course, the likely offences to be charged are under the Anti-Money Laundering and Prevention of Organized Crimes Act. That is just one these are the likely offences that will be charged under those two acts. And also something else that is a new development, the DPP directed that the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission join the probe, and also the Kenya Revenue Authority officials are also set to be involved in this particular probe. We'll continue following up that story. Of course, the biggest figures that we are talking about, the 791 million shillings and another 695 million shillings that are under investigations, and the CID recommended that 22 government officials be investigated.